Hey little sloths, it's Nick Avocado. I'm back home. Wait. Follow my Instagram at Nikocado Avocado, and if you do, I might just follow you back. Before I do my intro song, I want to thank you guys for commenting right away under yesterday's video. I'm going to be shouting, oh, there goes my phone, just threw it. I'm going to be shouting a bunch of you guys out today to thank you for commenting. So if you want me to shout you out in tomorrow's video, comment below my pinned comments. The first one at the top, go. Go, 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 go. If you comment under this video, I will enter you into the shout out for tomorrow. I'm gonna call you by name, so make sure you tell me what name to call you by. Some people, their accounts are like, Xena572. I'm like, you want me to call you like Sarah King, your real name? I don't know, hi Sarah, hi, you know? So I will shout you out and thank you for your time, but you have to leave a comment. So go. The more times you comment, the more I might notice you. Comment away. Okay, so welcome to my late night eating show, 12/12. Well, now it's 12/13. HyuneeEats, watching your video now as I reply to comments. Ooh. So I actually just got back from Hyunee's house. We just did a collab. Wait, is there anything bad on there? No, not her phone number. Shout out to Hyunee because I'm using her riser. Oh, she saved the day again. She always saves my days. She saved my day from the sardines because my brain wasn't working. She saved my day from the water because I was dehydrated. She saved the day again because she's my personal trainer because I'm getting fat. I mean, a lot of you guys are liking me chubby. And honestly, I love my belly and my tits, but the problem is I don't like the double chin. That's the only thing. Like this is, ugh. But if my face was like this, like pulled back, like look at me, ooh, sexy, hey. But no, it's like, it just flops down. But I'm really liking the weight gain and anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, Honey is keeping the water weight out. Thank you, Honey. So, I'm clearly a mess right now. And I got ranch. Shout out to the Coast Water Bottle. Click the link if you want a free one. That's my sponsor. It's me, 100% real, raw, unfiltered, uncut. Here we go. All right, so let's just begin. So this, I got 50 wings. Ew, it's dripping. It's the condensation. This is hot and steamy because I'm eating Wingstop. The last time I had Wingstop, it's so weird. I talked about me and my husband and open relationship and really, really naughty stuff. And now today I can't stop thinking about naughty things. And then I decided to eat Wingstop and I'm like, Wingstop just makes me horny.
I'm editing this at about 2 in the morning. I'm watching this. This is not for kids. This video is not for children. So if you're watching with your families, please click out. This is not for the 5-year-old, okay? I like to make every once in a while videos for adults because I am one and I'm not one-dimensional. I like to have content for people of all ages because I like to show all sides of me. So today's video we talk about a lot of intense stuff. We talk about a lot of sexualities and marriage and all this really intense adult-themed stuff. So if you're below the age of, I don't know, 18, please click out unless you're really mature, but you're probably not. So anyways, this is really for the parents watching with their 8-year-olds. Click out, be parents. You've been warned. Bye.
This is not okay. No, it's good. Okay, so this is the barbecue. This is the lemon pepper. No, garlic parmesan. Ew, these are really wet from the condensation. Ew, that's not okay. Drip, drip, drip. And this is hot and spicy and hot and spicy. Anyways, let me get this fixed up. We're gonna make a nice thumbnail. Ooh, that's spicy. I haven't had Wingstop forever. By the way, these are boneless wings in case I didn't say so. Consider following me on Instagram, Twitter. Get prepared to have a lot of talking in this video. I'm gonna be answering your questions on my Twitter today. So follow me on Twitter. Bam, there's my Twitter. It's Nikocado Avocado. And those of you who are awake at midnight or, you know, 3 a.m. Eastern time, thank you for being awake. I'm gonna be answering your questions on my Twitter, so follow my Twitter. Let's begin the eating show. We have a lot to talk about. Let's go. Bam! Oh, this is such a good setup. Thank you, Hyunee, for the riser. I think from now on when I travel, especially when I do my mukbang tours, traveling all around, I really need to pack a riser. It's essential. It's just as important as the lights and the camera stand and the camera. If the food doesn't look good, you guys are not gonna wanna watch, right? I'm so sorry, my in and out, I was like, I was hunchy. Now look, I'm sitting, look, good posture, look. I'm sitting up, cause I'm big, obviously, but I'm tall, 6 foot, so I'm like sitting up straight. I don't have to like crunch down. I am so happy. Thank you, Hyunee. let's begin the show. Okay, so I had a little of this for my thumbnail, which I know is cringy, but thank you for being here. You guys, oh, settle down. It's a thumbnail. Oh my God. Nick, this is so bad. No. No whistle today. So many people said their ears got blasted. I'm so sorry. I forgot how many people use headphones when they watch these videos. So I'm gonna dip it into the ranch. I'm not gonna make it too messy. This is the spicy. So, I had Buffalo Wild Wings. They're boneless wings, and they were so gross. So gross. And I said, I'm never eating here again. I'm so upset. That's like the second or third time. I was really disappointed. Now, maybe if I got the bone in, may have been better. And Buffalo Wild Wings, they have way more choices. But everyone said, Nick, go to Wingstop. The things taste better. So anyways, here I am. That was really good. I'm opening up my Twitter. I'm going to start answering your guys' questions. Let's see who's awake. Someone left something really inappropriate. I'm like, not even gonna. Just skipping over that one. It's like, you guys ask me questions if you actually care about me. Like, not. This person just wants attention. They're a YouTuber. Just wants attention. Okay. What do you dislike most about being a YouTuber? My income fluctuates like crazy. And it's also, well, yeah, fluctuation, but I think that's the hardest thing. It's like living off the stock market. One week you do well, the next week you do worse or bad. You go up and down. That's very stressful to think about because obviously we need money to, it's different than getting a salary. You know, you get $4,000 every month, boom, boom, boom. Here it's like boom, 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 boom. And for someone like me, this is not a good career. Okay, that's Honeyglow ASMR. Hi. Hi, Honeyglow. Can you guys hear me okay? Even though I'm further back. It might be a little echoey. I'm sorry. This Buffalo one, I mean this is very saucy. Those Buffalo Wild Wings were dry. They were so bad, yo. So bad. Kiwi XOXO says, is there something you want to eat? Cottage cheese. Ugh. I mean, I love cheese, but not cottage cheese. Plain Apple says, what's your opinion on vegans? I have very, very, very strong opinions about not the people, the idea of it and the philosophy. And I really don't want to talk about it today because it's not positive. Don't dislike the people, I dislike that. It's just very sad, the whole thing. I'm gonna skip that one. People go vegan for good reasons, okay? They don't do it to be assholes. They do it for really good reasons, and it's very sad. Anyways. Plain Apples also says, what's your opinion on what's happening in Brunei? It's disgusting, and it's disgraceful. It makes me so angry. And they're doing it because, why? A misinterpretation of a religion. You know, I get people are religious, and I really get that. It helps people feel good about their lives and gives them purpose and direction and an idea of what happens when they die, because we're curious people and we need to know, or think we know. But there's so many different religions and they all conflict, and religion is the biggest reason we've had massacres, crusades, murder, genocide, fights, terrorist attacks on our planes, misinterpretation. You see the people in the streets, FAG signs, the Borough Baptist Church. Religion is the #1 reason there's been so much war and all this problems. It makes me so angry. It makes me so angry. So angry. How do you even know you're right? I mean, why fight about it? Live your life in peace. Oh, it makes me so angry. If you don't know, I'll make it really quick, 20 seconds. Brunei is now stoning gay men to death for being gay, and they're publicly stoning women for committing adultery. So if you look at porn, which I do every day, That means Donald Trump, who slept with porn stars and cheated on his wife, should he be stoned? I mean, no, it's terrible. It's just disgusting. I feel so upset and sad for the people of that country right now, who can't just live. Disgusting. Ugh. Next question. And it's not their fault. It's the leader's fault. Why are you so lovable? As I'm screaming, imagine what it's like being a gay guy, and over here I'm like hooking up, having sex, being married, being gay all I want. And there's people just like me killed for that same thing. Killed by stoning. Let's change the subject. I'm so mad I read that. Oh! Why are you so lovable? I'm usually very nice. I'm very passionate right now. I feel like it's so echoey. It's very, very echoey. Maybe it's because I opened the door. I don't know. That comes from Luby Lau. Hi. Queen of Creepsville says, do you ever want to do a YouTube video about something other than food? These are really good. These Parmesan garlic, way better than Buffalo Wild Wings. It's so funny because people say Buffalo Wild Wings is better. I don't think so. I think Wingstop is better. At least they're boneless, because I really like boneless. Let's try this one now. I want to make a YouTube video about being nice to people. I don't know. I love food. Maybe more showing off my body. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Annabelle, hello. Oh, you're so supportive. Hi, you're always on my Twitter. I love you. Thank you. I'm like your friend now. You guys, when you tweet all the time, I notice you. So anyways, she says, I don't have a question, but I advise. You don't have to stress yourself over these collabs and videos. I know you want to do your best, but if it keeps you nipping away at your creation, there won't be anything left to show. Imperfection makes you unique. Just let it be. Thank you. Spicy. I feel so bad about talking Brunei in the beginning of this video. I'm sorry. People watch me to not think about the real world, right? I'm sorry. Would you ever collab with Amberlynn Reed? Absolutely. This comes from Piper. We don't know when. Love Lel, thank you for leaving another tweet. They said if you had to pick one, avocado or cheese. Oh. I love avocado. It's my favorite fruit. I eat one avocado every day. Well, not right now, but like at home, in Colombia, in Florida, I eat one avocado every day. It's so echoey. Isn't it like really? Let me close this door. Did that make a difference? No. I love cheese. I love cheese. It'll give me diabetes. When I say please, do not kill me. I think avocado because it's really good and really good for you. This person wants attention. Skip. I mean, it's just fucked up. There's a lovely saying, shine bright like a diamond. You're a diamond, Nick. Thank you, Jamie. Were you worried and scared when Hyunee's dog started barking at you? Asks Jamie. No, because she told me they won't bite. If she didn't tell me they wouldn't bite, I would have not really been happy. Because I would have, the way they were barking made it sound like I'm about to bite you, look out. Ooh, this is a big one. Ooh, this is a big one. Here we go. Are you ready for it? What else are you guys saying? How do you handle being sexually frustrated? What everyone else does, masturbation, I guess. This is coming from a girl. Hi, Monique, Makila, I don't know. No. Or you find someone to relieve it. I know, what if you're sexually frustrated, but you don't have anyone to have sex with? Well, yeah, masturbation. Imagination. Annex says you're seriously addicted to Alfredo. No, I'm not. Do you think people should stop fat shaming? Yes, I do. Here's my speech about fat. By you telling me that I'm fat, you think I'm going to change anything about my life? No. Dude, it's the same idea when I was vegan. And I told people, knock, knock, knock. You need to go vegan. Knock, knock, knock. That's not the healthy way to live. Most people, 99.9% of people say, well, that's effing rude. Live your life and let me be, you know? Even if it's out of concern. If you go up to someone and fat shame them, well, it was out of concern. Well, they might not know. Maybe they need to be educated of how to eat right. I don't want them to get diabetes and not be able to care for their kids, etc., etc. It doesn't matter. Because do you think by saying something about their weight, by fat shaming, you're going to change anything about them? Absolutely not. In the same way that I used to knock on people's door, well, not literally, but figuratively, trying to convince them to change their whole outlook on the world. Because I did it out of concern. I didn't want my parents to get heart attacks. Mom, Dad, you have to go vegan. I feel so bad. It doesn't matter. People will change on their own accord when they're willing to. And by you trying to shame them into doing it, the fat shaming, the vegan shaming, whatever, I'm only making the parallel because I can relate to it personally. I've been on that side. I've been fat shamed. Have I fat shamed people? I don't think so. But I definitely anti-vegan shamed. Like, you need to go vegan. Why aren't you vegan? Well, you're not healthy. I used to do that. Like, I'm real. I'm just gonna own up to it, okay? I used to do that. I feel really embarrassed by it, but I did. I used to look down on people like, and you know what? And I'm a nice guy. And all these vegans who say, oh no, like, there's a lot of them that still like feel that they're a little bit better because they feel like their knowledge is right. That's why it's kind of like a religion in my view. But shaming people is never, ever, ever going to make much of a difference at all. So people just shouldn't do it. Let people be fat. There's nothing. Being fat won't affect you, so stop. You know? Some people like to be thick. Let them be thick. That comes from Waytomer91. Hi. Who in the makeup community would you do a mukbang with? Well, thick Braylon. Hi, are you thick? Love it. You can fat support. Not fat shame. Well, I'm sorry. Thick, fat, whatever. To anorexics, you're obese, you know. I literally gained 5 pounds after being vegan. All the vegans called me obese. Can you believe it? And that's why I first started my mukbang channel. Anyways. Who in the mukbang community would you do a collab with? Jeffree Star, hands down. Manny MUA, just because he's cute, but I think he's kind of a dickhead. Like, I don't know, I just feel like he's just something really fake and slimy about him. But he's cute. I would do him if I was drunk, but I want it like, you know. I think Jeffree Star, just because he's honest, and he's made lots of mistakes too, but he just owns it a lot better, and I think he's more talented, and he's more interesting, and I feel like I would enjoy myself with him more than Manny. Well, actually, no. I would enjoy myself sexually with Manny, but in terms of just like person to person, I'm sorry, I would enjoy myself more with Jeffree. That wasn't the question. I totally meant sexual. I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh my God. You guys, listen, let me be real. Time out. I am fucking horny. Time out, time out. I am horny. And it's really frustrating because my husband's not here. He told me, oh God, I shouldn't be admitting this. He told me literally go make out with someone and film it for me. And I would, but I'm not, but I would, but I'm not. And our 2-year wedding anniversary, our 2-year marriage anniversary is literally tomorrow. April 10th. And he's telling me to make out with people and record it for him as an anniversary present. My husband is kinky. I'm sorry. That's just how he is. I kind of like it, but I don't, but I do, but I don't, but I do. Oh. Well, let me just tell you, I haven't made out with anyone. I haven't invited anyone over, haven't met anyone. Haven't recorded any crazy wild sex or anything like that. I just want him. I mean, obviously I'm gonna see him in like 3 days, but he begged me. Like, the night before I went on the airplane, I barely slept. Remember, we were laying in bed. He's like, please do it for me. Please, please, baby, please. I'm like, no, Orlin, no, Orlin, no, Orlin. He said, do it with a fan, do it with a viewer. It'll be more exciting. They'll worship you. I'm like, Orlin, stop it. No, I can't. And also, even if it's kind of a turn on for him, and I guess me too, what if they record it? What if they know me? What if they have a disease? Like, I haven't done anything, so I'm very upset because I'm horny. This video is not for young children, but I'm really not for young children. I'm myself, but when I was at HyuneeEats' house, we were going through Instagram looking at cute boys. Oh, he's cute. Oh, he's cute. And she says, does Orlin get mad, like, if you, like, look at guys or they flirt with you or DM you? And I said, no. I said, we're in a really, really healthy outlook of how to have a relationship and how to be in love and the difference between, like, sex and love. And love is not about sex. It's really not. I know, I have friends, literally, and I want to call them out for it, but I can't. Dude, you're watching. They literally will only be with guys if their dick's a certain size or they're good at sex. And I'm like to like have a husband. They're like, well, I'm not gonna marry a guy if he doesn't have a big dick. I'm like, what? That's not what marriage is about. Like, it's weird to me. First of all, I don't even like big dicks. They hurt, they don't go in good, they're really hard to put in my mouth. I like small dicks. Yeah. This is gonna be so many memes on the internet, but whatever. I've already talked about this before. It's not like this is a secret. Literally, I've talked about this since day one on my channel. Hi. The smaller the dick, the happier I am. No, well, okay. This is just not okay. Not since day one, since like 2 years ago. It's ridiculous. That's not what love is about. When you love someone, it means you want for them to be happy. You want them to be pleasured. You want them to be joyful. Sex is a small component of it, and there's many ways to do it. They could literally have no penis, and if you love them, just masturbate. Are those 5 seconds really that important to you? Are those 15 minutes of sex really the determination of how you love someone? No. And that's why I get so pissed at countries like Brunei who are like, black and white, man and woman because so-and-so. It's like, what? Because that's the only way to love? It's just fucked up, but that's my opinion. So, the next question, Lily Lockett, an update on a relationship with your husband. P.S. I love you. Well, my husband's asking me to make out with another guy and film it for him, Lily. What do I do? Have you ever had a mani or a pedi? Yes, and I didn't really like, I liked the mani, but I didn't like the pedi. I thought I was gonna pass out. I get like really like, I thought I was gonna pass out. I was really sensitive on my feet. I was literally about to bop the bitch in the face. Boom! It was so tickly, and I was like, like in the chair. She's lucky to still have her teeth. I'm sorry, like, oh, I was clenching the chair like this. Oh, she was nice. She did a good job, I guess. I mean, I cut my own nails. They're clean. Do you want to see? No, I'm joking. Oh my god, people think mukbang's a fetish. What if I started showing my feet in these videos? Anyways, yeah. Yanni's like, oh, you have such a good relationship. I didn't tell her that part. Well, now she knows. Hi. I didn't say what he told me to say, but we did talk about like people flirting with us and how we feel about, because we are YouTubers and people look at YouTubers differently than normal everyday people. Mm-hmm. Do you prefer to be chubby? Some days yes, some days no. It's so weird. Some days yes, some days no. Like, that's the honest answer. Some days yes, this is in the way. Some days yes, look, my sardines. Some days yes, some days no. Some days I'm like, sometimes I'm like, okay, this is kind of nice, but it's just double chin. That's my biggest insecurity. I talk about it all the time, but there's really nothing I can do. And I think I notice it more than anyone else. Well, you guys pointed out, but anyways. Are you attracted to big guys? Murphy, yeah, I actually like all types of guys. I'm attracted to skinny guys. I love twinks. I love juicy guys. I like thick guys. I like bears. I like chubby guys. I like all types of guys. I love Asians. They're like my favorite. I love Latinos. They're my second favorite. I love everyone else equally. That's my third favorite. I'm attracted to everything. It's terrible. No, I'm joking. Are you having fun in LA? Yes, I am, Angelica. Please talk about politics. No, Night Bus. Really? You want me to make people upset? No. What's my least favorite and most favorite fast food? My most favorite's either Sonic, or I really like Chick-fil-A, but I get a lot of views on Chick-fil-A because I'm gay, and I feel like that's the reason why every time I do Chick-fil-A, it gets crazy views. There's like one or two only at like 200K or something. All my other Chick-fil-A videos are all hovering at 500,000 or more. 500,000 views, or approaching it, or on a, you know. I think, you know, because it's ironic that I eat there. Someone did ask me on Twitter, not here, but on a different tweet, like, because I was posting about the Brunei people stoning gay men to death. They said, yeah, but you're going to support Chick-fil-A who believes in conversion therapy. Now, that's crazy in my opinion. That's very backwards, and it accomplishes nothing. It really, you can't change. It's like me liking the color black. That is a preference. That's just innate. It's what I like. Making me go to a coloring class is not gonna like make, well, that's a little too like easy. I guess you could change your color. Let's make it something about like your dick size. That's what you're born with. All these men and women shaming guys over their dick size, like that's so juvenile. And you ask any grown woman or any grown gay men, we all prefer the smaller dicks. Shout out to the small dick fam. Yep, I'm not saying I'm part of it, but like, it's just so juvenile. Anyways, that's what you're born with. So why is that to be fixed? Why is that to be addressed? Why is that to be shamed? So same with sexuality. That's what you're born with. What you like is what you like. I can't help what makes me aroused. Can you? Can you look at Donald Trump and get a boner? I don't think so. Can you just change it and make yourself do it? I don't think so. You know what I mean? So why should gay people be able to turn it on and off, but you can't? At the snap of a finger or on a command. Anyways, Chick-fil-A, conversion therapy is effed up. However, a lot of people who go to conversion therapy go at their own will. They do it because they want to change. And you know what? If that's the path they want to take, again, let people live and do what they want to do. Maybe they need conversion therapy to realize even better that this is who they are. Okay? The difference between Brunei and the Chick-fil-A conversion therapies, whatever, they're not actually doing it. I think they support non-for-profits or companies or something that also donate big money to these types of groups that fund these. Do you know what it means? It means like, hi, I'm gay, I want to be straight, help me. And the therapist says, okay, look at this magazine. These are titties, they bounce, bounce, bounce. Does he jack off in front of the therapist? I don't know how that works. But, okay, there's no harm, there's no violence, there's no murder, there's no one with a gun to your head. This is how you have to think. People come out of conversion therapy and they change back later, or nothing happens. It's very different than being stoned to death, a slow, painful, torturous death. Okay? The right to have something for people if they want it, whether you think it's a waste of time and money, it doesn't work. It's the United States, it's allowed. Versus, you will be this way or we will kill you. Those are very completely different mindsets. So, they're not similar. And I will continue to eat Chick-fil-A because the people treat me good, the food is delicious. The CEO who said those things is no longer the CEO. Yes, they might donate this, but you know what? I can't tell you how many other companies I support, Pepsi, something, 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 that support child labor, enslavement in fucking who knows where. You know, sweatshops in Southeast Asia, abused chicken and factory farms. Like, get real. There's problems from every company. And you just don't live if you really want to be that persnickety. Again, unless I or something directly is like attacked, because Chick-fil-A, they're not attacking people. They're donating money to people who want to like change their sexuality. I mean, that's as far as I know, and that's very different than people being killed. Okay. At what age did you lose your virginity? Asks Dev. I was 17. It was in a car. I didn't like it at all. It was very uncomfortable. It was in the back seat. My legs were up. I didn't like it. It hurt. I didn't like it at all. Man, fuck. And I starved myself the day beforehand because I'm like, am I gonna shit on him? Will poop come out? Like, well, how does this work? Yeah. Sorry, are you guys eating? Would you consider dating a girl and ew, that went real, okay, dating a girl, yeah, maybe, but then it went really explicit. Maddie and Mac, hi, she says, tell us an embarrassing story from your childhood. I can't think of one right now. Maddie also says, what's another name you would choose for Nikocado Avocado? I don't know. Please talk about Veronica T. Ghost girl, there's really nothing to say. Nothing's changed. She's still the same way. I mean, there's nothing to say. Nothing's happening. The tea's cold for now. Thoughts on mental illness. Angie, I think mental illness is extremely prevalent in all parts of the world. There's many different degrees of mental illness. There's severe, there's mild. You can function. Is mental illness a crutch to do bad things? Is mental illness something that the government should be responsible for? Should all people get treated just because they live in the country? There's a lot of crazy questions about mental illness. I think it's more, I guess all I can say, it's very common. It's pretty common. And you can't help it. Just like you can't help if your dick gets hard when you look at Donald Trump. Just like you can't help if you have a small dick to begin with or a big dick. You also can't help if you develop ADHD, if you're bipolar, if you're schizophrenic, if you have extreme anxiety. You can't just say, hey, bitch, stop having anxiety, and then be like, okay, thanks. You know what I mean? In-N-Out or Shake Shack? R. Jeff, something. I don't know. Are you a bottom, Steven? I am both. 50% top, 50% bottom. I always say I'm a top more, but then I bottom a lot. I'm really 50-50. Depends on my mood at the end of the day. Really depends on Orland. Like, also it depends if I'm drinking. If I'm drinking, up 100% bottom. I become a slut. But most of the times I'm craving to be the top, but usually it still ends up 50-50. Orland loves when I drink alcohol. It's the only way he gets me to bottom easily without a fight. And then sometimes I just crave it. I look at him, I'm like, oh, fuck me. You know, that's just what happens, right? Where's your boyfriend? He's my husband and he's in Florida. I'm meeting him in Hawaii. What's your opinion about Foodie Beauty? She was pretty bitchy to me. I don't care for her at all. What's your sign? I'm a Taurus. Oh, I'm not shouting these people out. Jilla, hi. Taylor, hi. I'm a Taurus. What do you, oh, this is a nice question. What do you miss most from Colombia? Jack Brown. I miss Mr. Noodle, and I also miss the scenery. Did you get married yet? I've been married. I'm in a very crazy marriage, though. Well, not crazy. I mean, I just... it's probably more normal than you think, but I don't wear a wedding ring. First of all, I got too fat for it. Second of all, I'm allergic to it. Third of all, Orland doesn't like to wear wedding rings. Like, it just didn't work. And we thought we were splitting up at the time I got one, so I'm like, oh, great. So, you know, that in itself, like, most people wear wedding rings. And I don't not wear one because I'm a whore or I'm going to the bar, so hey, I'm single. No, I don't do that. When's the last time I've been to a bar? 2013? Six years. Yeah. Oh God, I'm old. Like, what? 2013? This is not okay. This is not okay. How big is your dick? New Bic 75. Oh my God, just imagine. Will you ever come back to LA? Asks Cha Cha Chatter who you are. Yes or no, and welcome, Queen. It's an honor to have you in my city. Oh, hi. It's been cool. Everyone's been really nice. Everyone's been really welcoming. I've been having fun collaborations. I've been eating good food. I am so thankful for this riser. Thank fucking God. Thank you, Hyunee. Like, it just, I don't have to be so close to the camera. The double chin doesn't look as big. Oh, I'm so happy. There's only like 2 questions left and I don't feel like answering those. Oh, Persian Arab. Persian Arab. What's the meaning of life? Oh God. My meaning of life is just something that I heard from a friend in college. His grandma told it to him right before she died. So my friend, he came out as gay to his grandmother, and she was literally on deathbed, not death row. Oh my God. Death row is when they fucking assassinate you by the government. No. She was not gonna get executed. The crazy serial killer grandma. No, grandma was on deathbed. She was ill and it was her time to pass. And anyway, he told her right before she died, well, not like the moment as she was dying, but like, you know, a week or a couple weeks before, that he was gay and he was attracted to men. He had a boyfriend, he was happy in love, and she wanted her to know. And the grandma said this. Now, oh, he's from a southern state. Yeehaw! And very like, Bible, Christian, my way, highway. And not all people in southern states are like that. You go to Austin, Texas, you find gay people. Like, look at Arizona. They almost voted completely blue for the Senate race. It was 50-50 tie. 50% Democrat in Arizona. Like, times are changing. Not to say all Democratic policies are the best. I'm just saying in terms of like sexuality, it really started from that side. But anyways, I'm just saying she came from a background of people who are not. It was wrong in their eyes because God, because Bible. I'm saying it's very sad. Religion, I get people are religious and it helps them be good people. But in instances like this, for example, they use it in a way to look down on people who've done nothing to them. Or like, well, they still write it off in their head like, well, God says love the sinner, not the sin. Why do you even have to know it's a sin? Do you know? I don't understand. Why is it a sin to love? I don't get it. And that's only in some religions. It's not a sin to love in other religions, especially the indigenous ones. Like in South America and the indigenous people of the Amazon. And some African colonies or something. Gay sex is normal. It's a showing affection, but whatever. So anyways, I just, so he told his grandma. I'm very defensive today about this whole gay thing. Well, I'm sorry. He told his grandmother, and this is what she said. The meaning of life, she said, I've lived many years and I've come to learn that you just need to love. Always and in all ways. Love always and in all ways. Yeah. And that doesn't have to be just about sex or sexuality. You're loving always and in all ways. So you're showing love to strangers, to people you're not attracted to people who are being bullied in the locker room, to the homeless person who's shivering cold in the snow. You buy them a hot chocolate and Dunkin' Donuts. To the person that you got a fight with on the internet and they called you, what did Veronica call me? Maybe I should just love her. And, that's what the grandma said. It can be like, don't have grudges, don't, and that's just simple. But imagine if everyone loved always and in all ways. Yeah, I guess that was her way of saying it's okay, because you're loving. Yeah. I'm really emotional right now, because when he told me this story, he was bawling. We were sitting on my bunk bed in my dorm, and he said he was so nervous, and the grandma, she was very, and I think people, they hold up these fears of things they don't understand. There's been lots of fears about gay people in this world, and so they just wrote them off as sinners, or it's unhealthy, or it's not natural, and all these things that aren't true. And right before she died, she realized there was no point to live that way. I guess, obviously when he told me the story, there was a lot to the story. He told me stories about her and growing up and how, Christian she was. But not Christian there's some Christians that say don't judge, live your life, be kind, don't steal. And then there's other Christians that says, well, the Bible says this, and they take it literally. And then you have other Christians who, again, homosexuality. I hear it all the time. Even some of my Christian friends, they say, well, I still believe that it's wrong. And you can't debate with it. If it's a belief, it's a belief. They can't prove it. They can't say, well, God told me, he wrote it down and said this. It's a belief. It's faith. I believe because that's what I learned, And so they write off as, well, I'm still going to like you because now I'm just going to say, I'm going to interpret it this way as, well, let's just love the sinner. So that I'm still sinning in your eyes. And sin is a bad thing. Oh, you have to repent. You have to ask for forgiveness. You have to go over something and say, Lord, I'm sorry for, so this is the type of lifestyle his grandma was in. And he was so scared. And before dying, she was just like, always love, always and in all ways. And that's beautiful. Terry. keep refreshing. I'm trying to see if I have any more. Did I already start this video? Oh yeah, we've been here 40 minutes. Oh my god, it's 1:30 in the morning. I don't have any more questions, really. What's with all the Alfredo, asks Bryce. It's popular. It tastes good with a lot of food. Some of it, no, but I still do it. Show more replies. Oh, I probably blocked whoever they were replying to. Oopsie, sorry. Can't help you there. Excuse me, did you have your wedding? Yeah, I did. Well, I never had a wedding ceremony. I would like to. I didn't just because when I got married, I barely made like $500 a month. I couldn't have a wedding, you know. We got married at the courthouse. I was just starting mukbangs. So, you know, I probably had 50,000 subs. How many subs did I have when I did? 100? I don't even know. But, yeah, and I did it not that I wouldn't marry Orlin, because we've been together for 6 years and we've gone through so much crap and we still it's magnetic bond. Boop, always come back. And we've really learned ways to have a healthy relationship and without the jealousy, without we don't have secrets. So I think that's what's really, really important for us. I remember watching Whoopi Goldberg. You know, I watched The View. It's one of the only shows I watch. And they were talking about, what do you do? Sorry, I shut off when I was talking. Whoopi Goldberg, they were having a discussion about something about like, what do you do if you're in love but your husband cheated or keeps cheating? And a lot of the women were like, dump him, blah, 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 blah. And Whoopi said something interesting. She said, I have friends who are in relationships and they're men, or they both have sex with different people, or they're open about it. I don't know. I think that, no, something about open relationships. I don't even know. But she was saying communication is key. If you're not going to tell your desires, and if it's a really big urge for you, if it's important to you. My ex, actually, he left me. I was actually engaged. He was a guy in the military, and the reason he dumped me is because I wouldn't let him have sex with other people. Now, can you blame it for the relationship ending? Most people, they're like, no, that's not good. I think though, well, he ended up not being a really good guy anyways. I don't think we're that compatible. I think I was just, I don't know. I was gonna say I was probably just horny. No, he was the horny one. That's the thing. Here's the thing though. I was 19. I was in college. It was like my way, highway, in love, 100% or nothing at all. And I really didn't consider his feelings. He was in the military. He would be deployed for 5 months at a time. He was stationed 5 hours away from me. I saw him once a week, once every 2 weeks. In a 19-year-old's mind who's not that experienced and doesn't know how important it is to get blowjobs in a healthy relationship, or just as a healthy human being, if you're not having that physical contact, you ever heard like, if like a bitch walks in a room and she's just a bitch, and people say, oh, she just needs to get laid. It's been proven in science, if you read the damn papers. Women who get their pussies eaten get less breast cancer, less strokes, less stress. It's just how we're wired biologically. We're meant to be like sexual. Doesn't mean you have to be in love. Doesn't mean they have to be your partner forever. Doesn't mean if you even have to know their name. And in most societies, that's very taboo. But it's proven that's just how we're wired. In my 19-year-old mind, it was like, that's disgusting, you don't love me enough. Now in my 27-year-old mind, I would say, could I blame him? Why would I? Long distance relationships, that's just so difficult. And if I really, really loved him, the ultimate sacrifice is just to let him get his dick sucked. I don't know. That's what I would think. I think Orlin, like, if we were separated for 2 years. Now, we've gone back and forth to, like, deportation and visa runs. But if I was deployed for 2 months, and there was a cute boy in my bunk bed, and we were friends, and I didn't love him. I didn't want to have a family with him. I didn't want to live my life with him. He wasn't my soulmate. But we liked to play around. If Orlin did it out of love for me to be happy and not be selfish, well, it's only me. Real love, in my mind, Orlin would have said, go ahead and play with him in your your deployment. I'll see you in 2 years. Now, that's not, first of all, I'm telling you, I don't know how the army wives did it. These whole long distance relationship things. Now, obviously I'm separated right now and I'm just like, oh God, I'm so horny. But I'm gonna see him in a couple of days. And I've done this a lot. I've had practice holding it in and waiting and whatever. But it's not, people don't talk about it. People don't talk about it. Who sits here on camera and says, I want my pussy eaten? Who says that? People don't even talk. They hold it in, and that's when cheating happens. That's when affairs happen. And then it just, you know, because they don't talk about it. I'm sorry. Did I just scream that? Hopefully people are not awake. Oh my God, so many memes in this video. But you know, I'm just saying. If I was the person in the Navy deployed for 2 years fighting the war, I would, and Orlin was me, and what, you know, it was, Orlin would never expect me to hold it in for 2 years. Orlin would never expect me to go 2 years without being touched. That's a very unnatural thing to do. Not be touched for 2 years, to be in war. Who knows? You could get blown up. You could literally die if you're in war. You don't know when your last day is. Get the fucking blowjob. You know? Like, if you really loved someone, wouldn't you let them? I don't know. Nowadays, like, if Orlin had to be somewhere, or even if he's not, if he's right here, you know, there's a lot of people who open up the bedroom in marriage to keep things spunky. Threesomes, and there's people that play the stranger game. They go to bars, they do the whole thing, they come home and talk about it, and it turns the other person on. Then some people invite into the toys into the bedroom. We really need to make this a not for kids video. People use toys. And luckily in American culture, it's becoming less and less and less shameful, sinning, taboo to be sexually free and honest and safe. And the countries that are the restricted the most are the ones who like have more HIV rampant, more AIDS rampant, more just sadness because they're not themselves, they're not free, you know. Yeah. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but I am. I think it's because I'm just horny, but I haven't done anything. I swear to God, I would tell you. I was right here on top of this left hand. I miss my baby. And I told him, I said, Orlin, stop it. First of all, I mean, no. I think I just can't because it's our wedding anniversary. Now again, we don't have a traditional marriage, number one. Number two, there's no such thing as a traditional gay marriage because gay marriage has never been traditional. So gay relationships in itself are do as you make it work. Do how you will make it work, where it's lasting and out of real love and sacrifice and not just like selfishness and shameful like beliefs that you're gonna go to hell because you looked at another girl's tits. You know, like all this, you know. Oh my God. There's no mukbanger like me on YouTube. I'm just saying that right now. Who talks like this while they're eating food? Well, actually, I'm done. Wow, what a fucking waste. What a waste. Now, what do you guys think? Am I bad for like exploring these thoughts? Is it bad to like have fantasies and even live them out? Is it bad that Orlin gets aroused thinking about me with other people? Are we bad people? Are we sinners? I mean, or is it healthy to actually talk about it and say, that's what I think, that's what I feel, this happens sometimes. At the end of the day, I want you to be happy. And you're making me happy by doing things like this. Like, there are so many ways to have relationships. Friendships. You ever hear like bros? Or there's something I heard a lot in college. It's called a bro job. You know, blow jobs, like, you know, bro job is like, these are straight guys, they like girls 99% of the time. But they have a guy that they just fool around with sometimes because it's fun. It's a bonding experience. I don't know, I think it's natural to be curious and interesting, even if you're in relationships, because When you're in a relationship, so many people in this culture, they put handcuffs on and they walk around tied to their waist. And they have these horse race goggles on where they can't even look side to side without being slapped and shamed and stalked and people going through your phone. Why'd you talk to him? Why'd you do about that? You know? It's definitely opening up more in Western culture. Well, Europeans, man, they're kinky. The Europeans have been doing this for decades. My God, but then like Brunei, people were being stoned to death. Do you know what it's like to get a stone through a rock? Bam in the face, you bleed, it's painful. Now another one and another one, and you do it until you slowly die. I mean, I just want to cry thinking about that shit. I feel so bad for those guys and women. I mean, women are treated like animals in parts of this world. For having opinions, for having ideas, for having desires to live and be happy. They're treated like fucking animals in parts of this world. It makes me very sad. So, I don't know, I'm one of those people who like lives, I walk my talk type of thing. Like, I really believe in people having the freedom to express themselves, and I mean, how could I not? I'm gay. I'm adopted. I'm married to an immigrant. I've lived as a foreigner in different parts of the world. I'm very different. I lived someplace for years where I didn't even speak the language. I got deported. I mean, I have like this, my own unique view on the world, and I just really think it comes back to my friend's grandmother's dying words to him, that you should love in all ways and always. And I just think maybe the world's really not ready for that, to feel that way. I don't know. All I know is that I'm happy, and I'm so blessed to be with an amazing guy who's sexy and beautiful and kinky, and well, I never asked for that, it just kind of happened, but okay. I'll take it. It's better than being abused or being fucking taunted and stalked. And you know, there's people who have relationships and their partner steals from them, who lies to them, who hits them, who plays mind traps on them. Oh, but they didn't cheat, so they're okay. Oh, they go to church, so they're okay. You know, I'm so blessed to be with someone who I feel really values me for my soul deep inside of me, and wants me to love and have fun in life. So this was a very weird video. I don't know why I feel so sad. I think I just really miss my husband. Oh, I'm a train wreck. I'm gonna say goodbye. Bye. This got really weird. I don't know what to say. Just love always and in always. Bye.